Honestly, like, it is not uncommon for people to meet up in the empty Food Puma parking lot to go, like, we're gonna go hunting together. And, like, this is just the most convenient place to leave the majority of our cars.
Probably the only one getting weird looks
yeah.
is GN, just because of their leotard.
I mean, I look like your legal representation, so I can't, like...
This is our attorney.
You look like Gian's barrister.
We're gonna turkey.
So, yeah, y'all are here. What do you want to do?
Erica, where there's people, there's turkeys. I lost the thread a while back.
All right. So what happened is I got a call from the support group, and something about investigating this place. Basically, I went over to one of the windows, looked in, saw a guy by a fire, and thought that's weird. So I knocked, and he scrambled over, knocked on the glass, and tried to speak, but I couldn't hear. And then he grabbed some paper and wrote and informed them of the situation. And then I saw a turkey slam into the shutters, and there's a big dent in them now. So I think they're powerful. Yeah, that's basically it. I've been hiding out here since then. Yeah. Also, there might be some of them roaming around outside.
There's free range, demon, undead. Yep. Okay.
Yes. Locally sourced.
Yes, just they're frozen. Should we bring fire?
Maybe some outside. All of you actually do hear.
Oh no.
Please, I need it again.
Does it sound like it's coming from inside the store or our surroundings?
Sounds like it's coming from outside.
Okay. I wanna start like going, well, not towards the town, but like take the perimeter, I guess, and look around, see if I can.
Yeah, so roll me investigate a mystery.
Hell yeah.
Sarah.
Ooh, that's double sixes, baby!
Should all of us roll?
Yeah, actually, everybody can roll.
Oh, cool.
So you
I got a full success.
I know. I heard you. So for a full success on a 12+, you can literally just ask me any question, whatever you want. There's a list of questions, but you don't have to stick to it. Just ask me whatever you want.
What's the secret to life?
Where did it go?
Okay. So the noises are coming from like maybe the back of the store, it sounds like. But that last gobble suggested it was getting closer.
And for second question, what can it do?
Okay. Without having seen it, that's a hard one to answer right now.
Yeah, but I'm like looking for it.
Okay. So the best I can do for you to give you an accurate answer to that question is to save the answer until you actually see one.
Okay.
But then I will give it to you.
Save that for later.
Yeah, once you see one, you are working on the understanding that you will be able to detect its weakness.
Yeah.
I got a 4 and a 1.
Okay.
Mark experience.
Mark experience for failing, and I will keep.
Yay!
I will keep that in mind.
Yep, I got a 6.
Mark experience for failing.
Yep.
And I will keep that in mind.
Okay.
I got a 9, and I think.
Yeah, hit me.
Like I know I haven't seen. I'm the one who's seen them the most.
You saw the one that hit the grate for sure.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm thinking probably. So which one did we already answer?
So we've got what can it do hanging, and we got where did it go?
Yeah,
the answer
okay,
to
that's
which is
what I thought.
coming closer to y'all from the store.
I think the only one I'm interested in from the list is like what happened here, like as in a how did what caused this? Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so with your knowledge of like the supernatural and conspiracies and stuff, you can kind of take an educated guess at what maybe happened. So
Yeah.
Tall Becky mentioned in her phone call that she had seen Darryl taking this weird book out of his locker that gave her like the willies on the back of her head. And so that sounds suspiciously like a grimoire.
Yeah.
Yeah. So to your mind, the most likely option would be that Darryl got his hands on some bad magic, and that went weird.
All right. Yeah.
And that clearly, maybe these turkeys might be like animated.
Okay, I'll let everyone
some
know
way.
that. I think that thing is coming closer. Be ready. And I'll
All right.
have my.
Not an issue. Glad I brought my hunting rifle.
Let me reveal me some areas. Yeah, Vivian, do you have like a night vision scope? I have to imagine that maybe you do.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's got the
Yeah.
it's the best money can buy, and then tweaked with my own knowledge a little bit. So
For sure. Let me move y'all further away from the front of the store here. All right. So yes, you are prepared. Are you? And I'm assuming you're like watching the corner.
yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye out. Yeah, I'm definitely keeping an eye out.
Okay. So keeping an eye out, you spot coming around the corner, a frozen turkey walking on its legs.
Uh-huh.
And it's kind of just like shuddering forward a little bit, but like it moves cautiously around the side.
I'm just gonna... Nah, I'm gonna pull around and shoot it. That's not normal.
Okay.
That's
so
unusual!
roll to act under pressure.
Okay.
Everyone else hears Vivian take a shot.
Oh god, I'm rolling like crap right now. 5.
Ooh, you miss.
Yeah.
For sure. All right. I will.
Remember to mark XP.
Yeah, mark
Oh, yeah.
experience again. But
Shoot.
as you miss, you see the thing jerk towards your direction. It had kind of just been like walking straight, but now it is aware of your presence. Absolutely.
I'm pretty sure the undead turkey knows we're here.
All right.
Oh hell.
Jan's just gonna skewer it with,
Okay,
with
you're
their
just gonna
spear.
run up and do it.
Yep.
All right. So that is a long run. You are like, y'all are in the back of the parking lot. This thing is coming around the corner. So that's going to take a bit, but you can do it.
Well,
Oh.
I was going to say, can I also run to help using my... Oh god,
So-
what is it called?
How many people want to run to the turkey? Let's start with that.
Eric is just she's just a person.
Eric is just like, what the fuck are you people doing?
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna
mean, they're
like
fine.
not run towards it, but I'll approach so that I
Okay.
don't know.
So
I can
Magnus
get
and
closer
Gian are
if we can
running,
see.
and Tad is kind of like walking behind them.
Yeah,
Yes.
like I had the gun ready, but I'm also trying to keep an eye out on our surroundings. If there's one, there might be more.
Okay.
I'll use my special preternatural speed thing to chase, flee, or run much faster than normal people.
Jeebus, that's true.
And take plus
Alright.
1 for just like...
Yeah, running man, that shit. All right,
Yep.
cool. So yeah, Magnus, you would probably be able to get there before anybody else. You would definitely get there before anybody else. Then. So you see, as you get closer up, another turkey, another frozen one, as well as a more intact turkey. However, looking at it, it has clearly already been killed.
Oh, it's like mid-butchery. Like,
Yeah, Yeah, there's bits of it that have been. Yeah, it's not looking good. I'm not going to give you a graphic description of a slightly butchered turkey.
Yeah.
You can imagine. Use your mind.
Gazambo.
Yeah, but so if you're gonna go try to skewer it or whatever, roll me to kick some ass.
Yes, where is it? Oh, plus tough. Great. I'm sure this will go fine. Where is it? Can I just click on the sheet? No. Okay. Nope, that's a 5.
Oh, okay. You. We're gonna take a hard move here. You trip.
Oh shit!
Just-
Like
You don't see this speed bump.
incredible speed.
Like coming out of the pharmacy drive-through, you don't see the little speed bump there. Actually, that would be a curb that close to the store.
Oh god!
Like topple forward,
Ouch!
in front of the turkeys.
Just like smash into the floor. Oh god!
Yeah.
Oh, no one can see it, but Gian's expression broke just a little bit. It's like
A little.
Well,
a little
I level up. I'll take it. That's fine.
Dark experience after failure. So that is gonna be. I'm gonna take a hard move on. Like the other part of that hard move is that they are gonna start swarming you, like
Okay.
you lying prone and are just converging on your location.
Of course they are. Why would? Yep.
All right.
Who's
Yeah, he's trying to pick up the speed.
Vivian? If you want to take another shot,
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take it. Can I actually roll to protect someone? Can I roll to protect Magnus?
yes.
Is it help?
So
out?
it's protect someone. It's tough, and then I have a move that lets me add. I can actually choose to protect you as if I rolled a 10+. So
Outstanding.
I can just automatically do that with a complete success, but I just can't choose to suffer little harm. So
Well, but given the circumstances, you can't really suffer any harm.
right,
because
exactly.
You are so far away.
That's
so
the only thing. So I think out of the options, I would prefer
hold the
to
enemy back.
hold them back. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So what I'm gonna say is that you get yourself geared up to take like a trained shot at the first turkey that makes a move.
Okay.
So I will give you basically like when you take that shot, you
Okay.
don't have to roll for it. You're just gonna get it.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. And then Erica, are you still hanging out back with Vivian?
Given that Erica's weapons aren't really super long range, they're probably gonna move a little bit closer.
Okay.
Like still hanging back, because they're not a fighter, but they're gonna go in within range that they feel secure enough to shoot and try and get
Move
one that's
support range.
yeah. Try and get one that's close to Magnus.
So in the darkness, that's gonna be a little harder because like you have to get pretty close to get a good shot, like a good view of them.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. So everybody with Vivian is like moving up in some capacity then. So Gian, you are also running.
Yeah.
You are probably about like 20, 30 feet away from the turkeys. You can see them now.
Alright, as I'm running, I'm gonna try and take out my crossbow and hit the closest one to me.
All right, roll to act under pressure.
Alright. There it is. Hello. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Do I add my +1 to both rolls, or just one? I don't remember how this works.
You should only do, it's just so you do the 2d6, add them together, and then add.
Okay, so that's
Should be cool in the situation, I think.
math is hard. Okay, I think that's 8.
Okay, so that is mixed success. So you get a worse outcome, a hard choice, or a price to pay.
Oh, what was the first option?
Oh no, I decide.
Oh, you
this
decide.
is on me.
Oh, okay, you have fun.
Yeah. So, what is the harm on your
Dealer's
crossbow?
choice.
Like, how much damage does that do?
It does. Wait.
Should be like probably 2, maybe. I think 2.
Yeah, 2.
Okay. So yeah, the price to pay is just going to be a small one. You're going to have to stop moving to do that. Like, you can't do it and keep running. So you, stop, take a shot at the closest turkey, and you hit the frozen one that is like looming. Sorry, looming over Magnus, and you just like drill that bolt right into its chest, and it kind of quivers a little bit, but it's still moving around.
Yeah. And then I'll just keep running until I reach Magnus.
Till you get closer. All right, so Tad, you are close enough now to see these things. So I'm going to answer your other question. They don't have... So you have this like sudden realization, and maybe it's from one of your past things, or maybe not, but like they're basically, if these are like frozen turkeys or dead turkeys, number one, the frozen turkeys can't even like bite you, or probably have like terrible senses because they don't have heads. So that's the thing. The like partially butchered one probably is a little bit more sensitive to what's going on around it. However, what was I gonna say? Piercing damage like bullets and crossbows and things like that may not be the right direction here. They don't. They're undead, so like they're not gonna bleed. They're not really gonna feel pain. Like they're not gonna. It's not gonna hit them the same way it would hit like an organic thing or a thing that had a beating heart. So that's just something to keep in mind. But there's more than one way to cook a turkey.
Well, but yeah, I think the biggest question I have is like, what? Like, could they actually harm us if they wanted to? I mean, they were trying to attack Magnus, but like.
So you haven't seen one of them actually take a striking action yet. But. Well. I was just gonna say, the rate at which they move suggests that they might be stronger than they look.
Okay. Well, if piercing isn't gonna do anything, I brought my baseball bat, so I'm gonna try to break some whatever bones are in there.
All right, so you can get up to the one in front of Magnus that Gian just shot. So roll me to kick some ass.
Okay. Ooh, what do I add to that? Because that's 5 on the die.
It's a tough.
Total. Oh, I'm not tough. That's just a 5. It's just a 5. But hey, I level up.
Level up, mark your experience. You like kind of rear back to take like a full-on home run swing, but you don't have your footing right. Footing and feet are always important. And you kind of just like spin yourself off balance and lose the bat. Bat goes flying. Not far, like maybe just 10 feet, but like it's out of your hand.
Yeah, I drop it.
Yeah, great job. Great job. I'm so happy right now. Vivian, you see that the turkey that got the crossbow bolt is moving to do something, so you can take your shot.
Okay. Moving toward Magnus still?
Yeah, so what you see it do is kind of lean back on its haunches as if we're going to do some kind of leap.
Oh, that's not good. Okay. So I'm going to, gosh, I'm too far away to move up. I'm going to move up a little bit and I'm going to try to shoot it.
Do it.
So
you don't have to even roll for it because you did that protect someone earlier.
Because I have that. Okay.
Pulling it back.
Okay. Yep.
So just what's the harm?
The harm on the hunting rifle is 2.
Okay. So you I'm also just, I don't want to deal with a cop right now, so you just, like, you have a silencer on this rifle.
Got it.
And you get the little ping that goes out, and you see it pop into the turkey and knock it. You can move your own tokens.
Yep.
Yeah, you can all move your own tokens. I just haven't been worrying about it because I'm just, like, rolling. But you see it impact the turkey, and it stops its, like, lunging motion, but it is, like, off balance now, but it's still moving.
Okay.
Then Magnus, one of the other frozen turkey though does manage to complete a lunging movement, and so to everybody else, what this looks like is it like springs back on its haunches like it were a frog or something, or a cat about to jump, and then just launches itself forward with way too much force, almost like a slingshot level of force, and just comes barreling towards you. So Magnus, I need you to kick some ass, but I need you to do it at a -1 because you are on the prone.
Okay.
You are eating curb.
Yep.
Edward Norton's gonna come get you soon.
What?
Is this turkey technically curb stomp?
It's about to.
Oh god, nope, that's a 5 again.
5. Cool. All right.
You just got fucking curb
So
stomped.
yeah, this turkey hits you, and it feels like a fucking heavyweight punch.
Oh god.
And you like get up to start to try to grab it, but like as it basically what you end up doing is putting yourself directly in its path with your face,
Oh god.
and it just like thunks into you. And I can set the tokens to be moved as a group. So, and you're gonna take what did I say here? 2 harm from that.
I take -1 from being immortal.
Perfect. Amazing.
Yep. Just
Your fist is strong, but I'm a fucking monster, bitch.
yeah. You don't age your second, and whenever you you less from being immortal.
Amazing.
Just like
Okay, so you take 1 harm then from being immortal. And the turkey, the live-looking butchered turkey moves to like intercept you as well, but the one that hit you is now like on your chest, like it knocked you back.
oh god.
But I'm gonna say, Jean, that probably gives you an opening to jump in here. There's no like initiative in Monster of the Week, so I'm just trying to make sure that I circle as much as possible. All right, so go for it. What do you want to do?
Oh shit, sorry. I'm gonna do what I was. You were the one that just attacked Magnus. With my spear.
Okay, so you're gonna try to stab down at it. Like,
Yeah.
So roll to kick some ass.
Okay.
It's gonna be plus tough.
Okay. 10.
Okay. Oh fuck. That's a complete success. So what is the harm on your spear?
The harm on my spear is 2.
Perfect. So you gain an extra effect. Which did I send y'all the cheat sheet with the move shit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you don't have that, it is incredibly helpful. I'll post it for y'all.
I don't
in the
think I
Discord
do.
real quick.
I just posted it in the Discord.
Oh, you did? Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Yeah, so that'll tell you exactly what all the moves do and like the different effects you get for different rolls. It's incredibly helpful.
Yeah.
So for a 10 plus on kick some ass, you gain the advantage. You can take +1 forward or give it to somebody else, which means that they get a +1 or you get a +1 on your next roll. You inflict terrible harm, which is a +1. You suffer less harm, which is a -1, or you force them where you want them.
Get him where I want him, I guess.
Okay. So,
Which is away from Magnus and Tad.
perfect. So you reach out with your spear and you skewer that turkey right in the back, and like fling it away like a lacrosse stick almost. You know what I mean? Where like the
Yes.
ball's in the net, and you just and you
Yes.
see it go tumbling off into the darkness. And you take no harm because like, yeah, that just happened. But so Vivian, moving forward, I assume you still got your scope going.
Yes.
The turkey that has taken the hits thus far. Oh no, wait, shit, doesn't matter. Yeah, the turkey that has taken the hits thus far is starting to look like it's moving for another pounce. If you want to try to.
Yeah. Same thing. If it,
Yeah, act under pressure.
Absolutely.
This time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Act under pressure. Okay.
Yes. Because you can't really kick some ass because you can't take any harm here.
Right.
Possible.
That is a 8.
Okay, so worst outcome, hard choice, or price to pay. Here's your hard choice. So you kind of jerk your scope up to the side real quick and check the other like bigger turkey for a second.
Mm-hmm.
And you see it like kicking back its heels and like stomping a little bit. And it looks like it is going to do something as well.
Okay.
So you have to decide which one.
I'm going after the bigger one.
Okay. So give me our harm is 3, 2?
2.
2? 2. Okay. So yes, you plug the bigger turkey. But it sees you.
Okay.
And that like kicking stomping motion, just it fucking charges you with a quickness. Like you saw Magnus kind of do his supernatural sprint forward.
Yeah.
This is very similar. It is moving way faster than it should. So as it comes forward to you, I need you to kick some ass.
Okay. Better. 10.
Okay. So yes, you get your harm and extra effect.
Okay. Perfect. So I think for that, I always have to look back at the list.
Absolutely. Yeah, me too. I printed it off and I just like have it.
Right. Exactly. So I think I want to give one forward to Magnus.
Excellent. That is downright charitable of you. Okay, so what do you do to stop the charge?
I want to try to take one of its legs out from underneath it.
A sweep?
Yeah. Just like if it's
Excellent.
charging at me, just bring the gun around and just try to knock it right off of its feet.
Okay, so you successfully do that. It is still going to like tumble and knock into you.
Okay.
But you're only going to take 1 harm.
Okay.
But you are now a little bit off your balance, but you are still like on your feet. You're
Okay.
not like incapacitated or anything like that.
Got it.
Erica, you just
Yes.
saw this one just bolt by and go straight for Vivian. And then there is you lost sight of the one that Gian just like tumbled away into the darkness, but there is still one more over by by Magnus that has taken a crossbow bolt and the bullet thus far.
All right. So seeing that the turkeys seem to be able to take crossbow bolts and not be that bothered, Erica doesn't feel so sure about just using this flimsy handgun, and I think I'm gonna roll my use magic thing, or the alternate one, which is trust your gut, and Erica's just gonna see what comes naturally.
Hit it. Trust your gut. Do it.
That's a 11.
An 11. All right. So let me double check because I'm not as familiar with trust your. Here we go. For an 11, I tell you where you need to go, and you get +1 ongoing to do anything you need to do here.
Yes.
Okay. So. I got it. You need to get into the store, obviously.
Yeah.
But in this initial moment, Vivian may need some help with that big one.
All right.
And I'm also gonna give you, because I don't like. There's not like the obvious one is go to the store, but you can't obviously do that in this moment. You'll get the same information that Tad got, that like bullets, crossbow bolts, piercing damage in general is gonna be less effective against these things and anything undead in general.
Okay.
But the butt of a gun is really hard.
Yeah. I was thinking, okay, so basically what Erica's gonna do is obviously the big one is probably the most dangerous one. So they're gonna charge that one and like with their flashlight out so they can see. And when they get it in range, they're just gonna throw their gun as hard as they can and try and chuck it right at him.
Like a Johnny Quest villain.
That's amazing.
Roll 2 active stuff in there. Yeah, so roll your cool.
That's a big roll. Act under pressure. That's a plus cool. So that's a 10.
Ooh, so you can do what you set out to do. In this instance, you hurl that gun, and it just like bangs into its head, with like an audible crack, like you might have broken some bone. And the thing, already dazed and confused, just kind of like stumbles further away from Vivian and
That's my favorite thing in existence.
That's never gonna get old.
Thank you.
That's so
happy
good.
with this. So yeah, that's what you got. But Tad, I'm gonna start. We're coming back here. So you are over with Gian and Magnus, and the one up frozen turkey. You lost your bat, but you're on your feet. What do you want to do?
I want to try to grab the bat. I never did get to swing. So would that be acting under pressure, maybe?
No, you can just go get it. Like it didn't go off like towards the. Actually, you know what? It did go off towards the turkey, but that thing is a little occupied right now, and again, doesn't have a head. So it can't really see or hear as far as you can tell. However, it is sensing its environment is something else, so you can just go grab it and like try to kick some ass again if you want.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, then I'm gonna try to. I just want to see what blunt force can do.
Yeah, so kick some ass.
That's a lot better. That's 11 plus 0.
Woo! Okay, so yeah, you get your hit and you choose an extra
success.
effect.
Extra effect. Let's see. I want to inflict terrible harm.
Oh yeah! All right, so you get your. Instead of going for a home run swing this time, you look at the height of it and instead go for more of like a golf swing. You know what I mean? And you just clock this fucking thing. So what is the normal harm on your bat?
Normal harm on my bat is it's just 1.
Just 1? All right, well, so you do your terrible harm, so 2. So you swing full force into it and get it real fucking good. And you hear this like crunch as the bat like smacks into it, and it topples end over end and twitches a few times but stops moving.
Guys, go blunt force.
Excellent.
Did
So
you fucking see that?
Vivian, you have this turkey.
Gian, give you some stuff.
This turkey in your face. I'm gonna resolve all that over on this other side of the parking lot real quick. What do you want to do?
And it's between me and Erica at this point, right?
Yeah, it's like off to your left, say, and Erica's coming from like straight ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Well, fine. I don't have a bat though, and I mean, if this were a human, I'd punch it because I have brass knuckles or silver knuckles. But and I'll just bring the butt of the gun around and just try to pop it right in the head.
Roll to kick some ass.
Don't be bad dice. Come on. That's okay. That is a 10.
Perfect. I'm just gonna give it to you. So you bring the butt of the gun around in an arc swing and just like finish the job that the gun did, and you take its fucking head like off.
Nice.
Like it were a golf ball coming off of a tee. And its body just like drops to the ground. But you look over and you see the head.
Oh no.
I was really hoping you'd see the body just starts running around like a chicken.
It's still, the head is still trying to like get to you.
Oh my god.
Doesn't it, or like the
That's
hand
sad.
in
Yes.
the family moves.
I'm sad.
Ta-da.
Poor baby.
All right, outside turkeys, no more.
Hey.
Yeah. Oh, well, I hope everybody's ready for some foul play tonight.
Oh, No.
I got tons of these ready to go.
Oh. Kill me now, I beg of you.
Oh dear.
Just kidding, I love
This will be
puns. You're beautiful.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. I'm gonna grab a quick minute.
Let's do it.
All right. An old man who drinks ginger ale. So you are all outside the store. You have the turkey corpse in front of you. The re-corpsed turkey, I should say. And yeah, what do you want to do?
Erica, you saw he was in the pharmacy? That guy?
Oh, yeah.
We should probably go check and see if he's still there. Start running that direction.
We should probably try and find a way inside as well.
Yeah.
How about I could check up on him, and before you can find your way inside?
Yeah, maybe the loading docks? Maybe we'll get lucky and there's like a propped open door or something.
If you can find a door, I can...
Should we circle the building and see if we get a way in?
Yeah, yeah.
So you're probably gonna go to the back by way of the side with the pharmacy drive-through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, the 5 of you go around the corner, and you see the same flickering firelight that Erica saw coming out of the window of the pharmacy. And as you approach the window, there is the same guy, like maybe 18 or 19 kid, just sitting in there next to a fire. He's got his piece of shelving pretty sharp at this point, and the grate is a bit more dented than it was last time. Erica.
All right. Eric's gonna knock on the glass again, then.
And he runs over and he looks really excited, and he sees that it's just you, and he's like, and he holds up a piece of paper and says, "Police?"
Eric is gonna grab a piece of paper from their notebook that they always carry around.
Yep.
And write back, better.
He looks skeptical.
Close enough.
But he also sees that there's like crossbows and guns and like, because
Wait, does GN still have the frozen turkey scare?
no, you catapulted that off.
Damn it, I forgot.
No.
I'd make it out of evidence.
There is the one that Tad beat with a bat, and the one that Vivian beheaded. You'd have to go back and get those.
Nah.
Yeah, it's too much work. So he just kind of shrugs and is like, you see him, it says, what do you need?
Eric's gonna respond with to get inside.
He just points towards the back of the store.
Okay. They nod and then head off.
Okay. He watches the 5 of you walk off. Just kind of looks like confused.
Magnus just waves as he goes by.
Gian is the last one to leave. Gian just stands there, gives a thumbs up, then walks away.
That holds their bats. Like, yeah, don't worry, we're safe. This is from my chair, which broke during the fight. I'm sitting on.
It's still good. It's a
represents my
baseball
bats.
bat. It's a big old hard piece of wood.
Yeah, this is the closest thing I got.
They don't break. You gotta really fucking pound something to break a baseball bat.
Yeah,
anyway.
no, this is my chair broke, and this is from my
your
chair.
chair broke.
Who did you hit with a chair? Jesus.
That's a different story. That's a
different story.
that's a
All
bar
right.
fight. Yeah.
You go around the side of the store, and there's no doors over here because this is like the side with the pharmacy. But you eventually cross around the back corner, and you see one of the receiving docks. There's like one on this side, one on the other side, and then like receiving between them. But there are 2 big garage doors here, as well as what looks like an emergency door that is propped open by a brick. Because I have been a warehouse employee, and we are lazy as fuck. That is an absolutely
Shortcuts.
thing.
Yep.
There's like a smoker's pole over there.
Me too.
But it is very dark. I'm assuming that more people besides Erica have flashlight.
Oh yeah, I do.
I don't
Probably.
think you need one, Magnus.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's also true, yeah. But just
I've got those like little but very bright, high-powered mag lights. It's just like I have them strapped to my chest like a fucking bandolier.
Oh my god! Please tell me you have a headlamp just in case.
It's in the
I'm gonna
Jeep.
Yeah. All right. Great. Just making sure.
It's in the Jeep.
So,
one of the under pistol
I'm doing that whole like cop thing where it's the flashlight underneath the gun. Yeah. That awkward fucking thing that they do. Yeah.
So as y'all draw closer to the receiving dock, you hear something, but not quite as loud as before. And you also hear some very faint. Wrong voice.
He's one of the turkeys.
Fucking Darryl.
Very
He's one of them.
I'm gonna get y'all sooner or later. Getting done. Hey, fuck you, Darryl, you pig. Darn it. It sounds like they're coming over the PA from inside the store.
Honestly, you were perfect for a PA. At least you were cutting out for me. Probably not anyone else.
And,
It just made it perfect.
yeah, they're cut. Yeah. So you hear that very faintly.
Oh my god. Well,
All right.
we have the entrance. Just don't know, other than more undead turkeys, what's inside. People, apparently. Should we split up, or...
I don't think splitting up is a good idea.
Erica,
Why?
you remember that Tall Becky told you that Helen is the manager that was in charge of unloading the turkeys?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
We might. I might have someone we should look for first. She's called Helen. Any of you know her?
No.
If anybody's, you might have met Helen coming to the Food Puma before. She's like an older lady that's worked in the store for like 20 years, and this is just like her.
Well, if you don't know her, like, just the workers here should.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, let's head in.
Right.
Yeah.
So you open up into a dark warehouse. I will reveal that for you on the Mia tab. It's harder to see what I have and haven't revealed in contrast, but whatever. I think I did it. So yeah, you come into the food court, or the warehouse in the back, excuse me, and it is super dark in here because like there's not even moonlight to illuminate what's going on. All of the emergency lights are off, and it's stepping into darkness. And so in the light of your flashlights, you see, stacks of boxes, crates. You see a few that are labeled turkey, and they are all open. And these are like big ass fucking pallets with these boxes on them. I mean, this is like their shipment for Thanksgiving, so it's a lot of turkey. And you also see, like on the far wall where the other receiving bay doors are, like a bunch of wire crates, like a cage. You see several of them. They are all open and empty.
Should we try to lure them to one? I mean, if they're spread out over the store, I'm trying to think of the best way to do this, because this is a bigger place than I'm used to operating in.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Well, if we can find the person in the pharmacy, maybe they can give us more information in a way, as a way.
What would be? We know roughly where that's at. Maybe if we just stick to the far side of the store and kind of move quietly and try to go get that guy.
Yeah, maybe we can try and find anyone who's here and rally them together.
Yeah.
Okay. So as the five of you are discussing this plan, you hear I have something. Attention. You have entered Lair Darryl. You have inadvertently. And then, shut up, Darryl. I don't know how you got the fucking key to the PA, but I'm gonna beat your ass. Helen, I'm in the middle of giving an evil. Please don't interrupt me. Where was I? Welcome to your foul demise.
Oh God.
Ha 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 ha. Right. sorry, evil speeches aren't covered in the book. I'm gonna kill you, and I'm gonna.
Can I look up at a security camera and just go like,
That's actually a good point, Tad, because if he's using the PA, he might also have access to the security station.
yeah, that's what I'm assuming, because
Could
I
be
want him to
tracking
know
us.
I'm confused as heck.
Right, but if you...
I don't know what you folks are doing here, but
I wave
you
my
will
bat.
only further my.
Oh, for the love of him, I'm going to shoot the camera out that's near us.
Party foul.
Surrender now, we will not hurt you
I don't know
much.
where you got the way into the office.
You're cutting out real bad, Steve.
Yeah, I can't hear
Yeah.
Sorry,
Thank
let me
you.
go back to normal voice. Maybe that channel needs some work. So Helen cuts in over the PA. God damn it, Darryl. I swear to God, I don't know how you got into that office. I thought I locked it, but I'm going to get in there, and I'm going to beat your face into the safe so fucking hard.
I like this lady.
Would someone like to direct us to this office so we can help you do that?
I don't know who you folks are, but it's in the front of the store. The piece of shit's got the door locked. It's over by the cafe. Yes,
Oh, I
have
have a
Maybe
plan.
locked my
maybe this is such a bad
in
idea.
with all the delicious baked goods and tasty treats I need to survive your impending doom. I may not be able to see you right now, but my army will find you.
Do you guys think he
Wait,
can
we have a
control
Magnus.
these? We do have a Magnus.
Whew.
I'm gonna
Darryl
kill him.
the
I'm gonna eat him.
I'm gonna kill him and I'm gonna eat him! Well,
Helen cuts back in over the PA. Andy's over locked up in the pharmacy. He's been in there for a while. I don't know how he's doing. But then there's also Pete somewhere in here. He got fucked up real bad by one of them big ones. You may want to go find Pete. And then Darryl cuts in. Do not concern yourself with shitty Pete. He will be the first to fall.
I guess we don't like him. He died.
oh my god.
He never flushes. He can fucking die.
Pete's always out back taking a smoke break when you're trying to unload shit. And then that asshole comes in and he's like, oh, well, it looks like you're mostly done. I guess I'm just gonna go straighten shelves or something. Fuck you, Pete. And then Helen chimes back in. Go fuck yourself, Darryl. Pete works better than you do, you piece of shit.
Oh dear.
What do you want to do? Or I'm just gonna keep having a conversation
With yourself?
I
don't want to interrupt you. This is
Yes,
amazing.
it is. This is wonderful.
Just
Pharmacy?
this is going on in the background.
Yes,
the
let's
entire
keep going.
time.
That's weird. That's weird. Okay, so do we? We're
The
moving in,
GN will
right?
probably. We can either split up and some of us can go to the pharmacy and get the guy, or some of us can go Pete, or should we all just bump
Okay,
and Darryl
sounds
in the office?
I think some of us should go for the pharmacy. Some should go for Pete, and maybe whoever gets to the office first gets the others.
That sounds good.
So
We
I
got the
am going
walkie-talkies.
to give
and-
you the inside of the store now that you're in here.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
This map is
Ooh.
huge.
Oh dear.
Lord.
This is
So
a
wait,
big
are we
one.
in here? Is
Yes,
this the
you
loading?
are
All
back
these
in the
squares make a
loading.
circle.
I know.
Okay.
I'm sorry if this is visually awful. This is not my best.
Oh no, I
work.
love it.
Okay.
No, man,
are you
this
talking
is
about? This
old
is
Ghost
awesome.
Recon. Like, yeah.
I
Paul's
just want to make a dumb reference.
All right. Good. Good.
All these
As
squares
long as
make
it
a
works.
circle.
Yeah. So you are like over in this loading dock in the back here.
Mhm.
Okay.
So just general layout wise, you would know from being in the Food Puma before that this is going to open up into like the back of the store where like they move shit around from like department to department. And like this is more specifically where like the meat counter and stuff is. And then you're going to come out in like the frozen goods section. You know what I mean? Like, but if you
that
hug,
lair.
yeah, hug along the wall. you'll be able to. You would hit the pharmacy back towards the front of the store. The office, you can assume, is probably over down in this area by the cafe, which is what Helen said over the PA. You don't know where Darryl is, and you don't know where this Pete character is. Shitty Pete. Excuse me.
Shitty Pete.
Shitty Pete.
That's what Darryl calls him, and Darryl's a backwoods trash redneck necromancer. So I don't know.
The person we saw from outside through the window, where were they at?
Pharmacy.
That's Andy. Andy's over here. I'll make some marks here for you.
Okay, so Andy's in the pharmacy, Darryl's in the office.
Pete is in the store.
Yeah. Daryl's
Helen is by the baked
somewhere.
goods.
Yeah, Helen is in the customer service area. She's got that blocked off pretty well, which is over here. She's close to Darryl, but she can't really leave where she is.
Yeah.
She tells you, yeah, I'm stuck in here over by the fucking return registers and the flowers and shit. I got myself fortified pretty good. We got one of them cages that we put up here last week after we got robbed a month ago. So I just can't leave. I can hear him out there. And now that you're in the main store,
Econ.
So
coming from it sounds like it's echoing throughout the entire store, so it's hard to pin down exactly where that might be coming from.
Deanne's gonna call out. Do you want us to come rescue you, or do you want to stay where you are? To Helen.
Darryl, just stay where you are.
I think we
don't move. In fact, why don't you just put your weapons down, grab yourself a basket, and go. Get your Thanksgiving goods. Get your sweet potatoes. They're over in produce. You can get yourself some stuff in. And fuck you, Darryl. Stop telling him to loot the store. Don't take anything.
Deanne just looks at the nearest camera I don't believe. Shoots the fucking camera with their crossbow.
Okay, he's gonna kill you. And, please stop breaking cameras.
No.
Is it Helen or Darryl telling us not to break the cameras?
It's definitely Darryl.
Putting on a terrible voice. Is this the?
Yeah, Darryl sounds like he never talks at maybe more than 10 words per minute. Can't say words like syllable.
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 All right, so
okay.
I'm tempted to want to go take care of Darryl, because if we take care of him, then maybe everything stops.
Okay. Yeah, that's what Gian's thinking.
Okay, so you're gonna split up.
Protect the people who are possibly hurt.
I mean, I'm pretty fast, so I could maybe go and get Pete and then run.
Okay.
Yeah, Eric is more into finding Pete in case he's hurt.
Okay.
I'll go to the office.
Yeah,
so
so
you're gonna head to the office.
Magnus and Erica are going to get Pete, and the rest of us are going to the office.
Yeah, and then we'll catch you up.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna move Magnus and Erica over in this direction together, and I'm gonna move the three of y'all in this direction over towards the office.
Okay.
Are you trying to stick to the employee parts, or are you gonna go through the main store?
Can we use the flashlight to see which path has less turkeys?
Okay, so you actually haven't seen any just yet. You can hear them, but you haven't seen any yet. But coming around, let's start with Magnus and Erica. So coming around into right now, where I just put you would be where the coolers are, all the frozen pizzas and shit. So you're coming around through the coolers, and you see down at the end of one of the rows a pretty decently large pool of blood.
Oh dear. Okay.
Well, that can't be good.
Sure doesn't seem like it.
do I just leg it, or do I thingy the situation? I think if Erica doesn't stop him or say anything, he like takes off running. It's like, oh no, that can't be good, and just
Erica's gonna bolt, but quietly.
I got you.
yeah, no, he just barrels through like.
So you sprint down past like the ice cream and shit, and you notice all these coolers are like losing their heat rapidly because there's no power.
Yeah.
And you get down to the pool of blood, and as you do, you hear this like disgusting sounding crunch coming from like the next row over. So like let's say that y'all are down here, right? So that sound maybe came from this direction.
Right.
From where you are though, you can see like a trail basically that kind of leads off in this direction.
So like towards the sound.
Towards the sound. And as you hear, like as you see all this, you also
Okay.
except this time it's way louder.
All right. Yeah, I think Erica's just gonna try and vault over the coolers and see what's happening.
Okay. Magnus, are you?
Yeah, I'll monster speed, whatever it's called.
So you the two of you just kind of like dip over to this next row, and you see several frozen turkeys and another live one down here, and they are furiously smashing into the cooler. There are actually a few frozen turkeys lying on the ground motionless, as if they exhausted their energy in an attempt to get in here. They're just like dead now.
They're trying to break into the cooler.
Can I read a bad situation? Because this seems like a bad situation.
This is a bad situation.
Oh, that's... Okay, so that's a... that's still a 7.
Okay, so that's still a success. You get one question.
Yes.
One question off the list.
Are there any dangers we haven't noticed?
Okay. Yes. So,
Absolutely.
you look up.
All right.
There are tops to all these. I mean, these things are only like maybe 7-8 feet tall at the highest, and there's like another, good amount of ceiling past that.
Yeah.
And you see a couple frozen turkeys on the top of where that, like the cooler they're trying to break into. And you realize they can get up there here. They could probably do that elsewhere.
All right.
I'll give you some turkeys for visuals. You can get a better picture of what's going on here. But so yeah, that is what y'all got here. They are furiously attempting to get into that fucking cooler.
Okay. Well, Erica's gonna look at Magnus like, yeah, this seems bad.
We should probably warn the others, but he like looks at the blood.
And you notice the trail leads down to that cooler.
Yeah, I think Pete might be in there.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting as well.
Have you got your noisy
Yeah.
box? Maybe warn the others that they're coming out of the
Erica's
goddamn
gonna-
walls, and
Erica is going to inform the others.
Okay, so we're gonna hold on that for a second. We're gonna catch them up to where.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll come back to that in a moment. Vivian, Tad, and Gian coming back around the other side of the store. You would be coming through. Which fucking department is that? Can I take a look at it? I just just want to look at it. Why can't I look at it? It's bullshit. My non-copyright favorite map. So you're coming around through like the bakery area, right? Like, you got your bread, your croissants, your stuff. Very loudly over here, though, you begin to hear the gobbling.
The gobbling.
Oh no.
Sounds like a horror movie.
Gian immediately steps for the Tad out of just pure instinct.
Cool. You
I
still haven't
step aside.
seen anything yet, but because this is the bread department, it's been fucked up. There's bread everywhere.